Right, so we got a day off from work today, so I'm going to be doing my usual weekly CEX video. And with today's video, we're going to head down to the Camden Town branch, and we're going to check out anything else in and around the market, and I'll add that in the video as well if it's cool or relevant to today's game hunt. Camden's an area I used to frequent quite a lot. I haven't been down there for quite a while. Life takes over, kids, family, responsibilities. So I'm quite looking forward to going down there and seeing what the area is saying. So with that in mind, I'll see you when we get there. Good old Camden Town here. Many a good night I've had in this area. Pubs, clubs, and most impressively over the years, the good old Camden Palace. Anyone remember that place? It's Coco's now, but to me and people of my age and my generation, it's always going to be the Camden Palace. And there's one of the pubs I've had a few rough nights in, shall we say. The World's End. Yeah, I'll skip it today. Right over there is CEX. Now, I haven't actually been in this branch in a good few years, but let's see what they've got to say. I remember they always had some good retro stuff when I used to frequent it, so let's hope that's carrying on still now. So we're looking in the window, see what's on offer, and yeah, some pretty cool little items there. I love that PlayStation 5 purple control pad, really nice. And Red Dead Redemption 2 there, the PlayStation 4 Pro Edition. I've still not played Red Dead Redemption 2. I've held up from buying it because, well, when I bought the first one, it took me about 3 years to play that. And this is interesting, diesel smartwatches. I didn't even know they were a thing. And what a way to find out, by seeing one for sale in CEX. So as soon as we go in, there's a glass cabinet there, and there's a stack of PlayStation 1 games, PC games, and Xbox OG games and stuff like that. So I'll just scroll through and show you what was on offer there. Now, it's a strange mixture of games here, because there's some that are clearly not, in my opinion, worthy of being in a cabinet and should be on display. Kane and Lynch 2, for example. I don't know, did they just run out of room and think let's just chuck these on display? But still, good to see these type of things. And the GameCube stuff, you do see this more and more in various CEXs now. The GameCube stuff is stacked away or behind the counter. There you go, you got the Castlevania, the Bloodlines Genesis version there, 150. Pitfall on the SNES, I think £32. And I actually have no idea about this game. £30 of Wetrix. Not in bad condition, in all honesty. Fantastic game there in Parodius. Brilliant shooter, that one, and one that I enjoyed massively upon its release in the early 90s. Nice Game Boy Color there, the see-through crystal type one. Some Game Gear games there, or sorry, there's a Game Gear game. And a Rose Gold, is that an SP? Yes, it was. Speaking of the Game Boys, I have been looking to purchase one recently. I'm not sure if I'm going to go for the colour, the OG, whatever. However, I'm holding off. We've got the London Gaming Market coming up on the 17th of March. So I'm going to see what I can find down there. And I'm quite happy to get a modded one, if I'm completely honest. I really like the look of some of the stuff they sell there. And it might be time to pull the trigger. Nice condition at Mega Drive there.
Wonder Boy on the Master System. I absolutely love the original Wonder Boy game. It really sets off huge nostalgia vibes for myself. Wonder Boy was one of those games that, as a kid, and I went to my local seaside resort, etc., I'd walk in and I'd see that, and my 10 pence would be straight into the arcade. That Sea of Thieves controller is really nice on the Xbox, but I must say these controllers, when they come out with their limited edition variations, they're really overpriced. I hate to say it. I was going to say just priced very high, but I would say overpriced. When you consider some of the quality you can get from companies like Retrobit, 8-Bit Dough and stuff like that. I mean, I know they're not cheap, but, you know, I don't know. It depends on how much you like the franchise, I guess, that it's related to or linked to. Now, I don't get this. I keep seeing around VR sets and PS4 ones, and the prices are all over the place. Now, what in the name of a 20 pence energy drink is that PlayStation 2 controller? That is a monstrosity. And the state of that for £40. Look at the analog sticks. That is pretty disgusting, to be honest with you. I'm fairly certain if I was to present that for them to buy off me, they wouldn't be giving me full price. So why are they charging such a price? So having a look at the PS4 stuff here, and I've started picking up a few more PS4 bits and bobs. As I've been going in and around a few CEXs, I've started seeing some games pop up that are not on the PlayStation Plus service, and some that you don't tend to see or didn't tend to see in shops up until recently. Same with the PlayStation 5. I've started picking up one or two more bits than I did previously. And for the same reason. There's games coming out on it that I wasn't aware of and that I haven't seen in many other shops. Now, the RoboCop, yeah, it's tempting. It really is. I really want that game. But I'm not going to pay the full price for it. I know it will come down at some point, and my backlog is so big that, yeah, I'm in no rush. That Gollum game is absolutely meant to be terrible. So, yeah, we quickly and swiftly move away from that. Lies 13, I believe that one's called. Now, I've watched a few videos of that on YouTube, and that looks a really good game. Has any one of you guys played that game out there? If you have, let me know in the comments, because I am debating whether or not to buy that, but it's still at sort of full price. So yeah, I don't want to buy it and bring it home and find out it's not to my liking. The videos do look good, and everywhere I go there's a copy of Bluey. Now, that Callisto Protocol, that went down in price rapidly at £10 now. It is available on the PlayStation Network subscription service, but for a physical copy, I might actually buy that for £10. As we move on to the Xbox One range of games, and the same here, even though I've got Game Pass, I've noticed that a lot of these games that I'm not familiar with or I don't see often are now popping up in and around shops. This one, for example, I don't believe it's on the service. However, I haven't seen it. And one of the things I'm finding as well, and I think this is across the board, not just with this generation of consoles, is that if you're looking to buy a game and you own both of the systems, a PlayStation or an Xbox, you'll find the Xbox version will be significantly cheaper. So that's something I've definitely been taking advantage of. Adam's Family there, we had that a while back. My son got it for Christmas, not just gone, the Christmas previous. We didn't really enjoy it and sold it on because the credit rate was really good, and he bought, I can't remember what he bought, but yeah, he probably still doesn't play that either. I definitely still am interested in that Illusion Island. I will be picking it up at some point. Wasn't on my radar today though. I'm really finding it harder and harder to find Switch games in CEX that I want to purchase. So I'm going to be starting to look at websites like the Limited Run and things like that. Because otherwise I don't see where I can get the fix that I'm wanting for the Nintendo Switch. Okay, now this looks interesting. Has anyone played the Red Dead Redemption on the Nintendo Switch? I'm thinking about buying it because of the handheld experience. However, I know with a lot of these large AAA games, in certain cases, the Switch has struggled. Let me know what you think of that Nintendo Switch version, as I'm keen to buy it for that handheld experience. And not a bad selection of PlayStation 2 stuff here today. Wasn't massive, but yeah, some good stuff on offer nevertheless. And here is a game I have never heard of before, Aqua. And only £3.50. Spoiler alert, I'm bringing this home. Copy was really, really good condition. The cover was really nice. It's got a manual inside. So yeah, going to be giving that one a go. Now here's a game I didn't know existed. Some goofy kind of ice hockey one there. Right, heading on over to the Nintendo Wii section. Now, with this one, I'm guessing maybe space is a bit of an issue. So what they've done, because of the amount of Wii U stuff that they have, which isn't a great amount, they've bundled it all together. And that's okay. It wasn't that hard to make out what was what when you was looking and game hunting. Now, I made a mistake. I think I planned on getting that Hyrule Warriors, and I left empty-handed. I didn't pick that one up today, and yeah, when I saw it, I was filming, And I did think to myself, I'll be coming back for that one. And yeah, bad lapse of judgment. Now, what on earth is this? And you're asking £2? So the PS3 section, whilst not massive, definitely some good stuff here. However, if I'm totally honest, not a great deal that I need. Now this is an interesting double pack. Ico or Eco and Shadow of the Colossus. Shadow of Colossus, I've played that, really great game. You do have to put the hours in on it, and you really do have to. It's a bit of a learning curve for me anyway, on really kind of cementing the enjoyment in the game. You have to play it for quite a while, but once you do, it's great. Cover reprinted alert there, terrible. It's one of CEX's practices that I don't agree with. I like the fact that they changed their dodgy approach to printing it on the inside of the cover, but I don't find it's a very good solution the way they now do it. Yeah, sure, it advertises the fact that it's not the original cover, but you know, CEX attracts a lot of collectors such as myself and many others, and it's not very appealing for people like myself to have those kind of copies at home or on display. So straight over to the 360 section, and I'm really enjoying collecting it for the Xbox 360. It's one of my all-time favorite consoles, and I'm probably in the minority here, but I really think it was a much better system in terms of everything than the PS3. Again, I'm probably in the minority on that one, and that's fine. Console wars are long gone, so I'm not looking to get into that kind of debate. However, it's a preference. So a few more Xbox One type games here, and on this section I saw a couple of games that I personally never heard of, this being one of them, and reading them and looking at the price, I thought they was worth the gamble, and that I happened to have picked up today. Yet to play it yet, it's on the list, and I'll probably be going to be going through that during the next week. So as always with most CEX shops, always got a big PS4 section, and it's understandable as to why. PS4 was such a massive selling console, and such a variety of games were on it. Definitely smashed the Xbox One in terms of sales, and yeah, to prove I'm not a fanboy of one system, I chose the PS4 straight over the Xbox One. I only got an Xbox One when I saw it go on sale, and I thought, well, at that price, why not? And there's no way that I can leave Camden Market or Camden Town without sampling some of the great food that they sell down there. So here's today's pickups. Really pleased with what I got. some really good additions to the collection. So there you go, guys. That was the Camden branch of CEX. And yeah, really enjoyed it down there. Staff were great to talk to. Good variety of stuff. Good variety of retro. And yeah, I'll be going back down there a lot sooner than I did previously. So thank you guys for watching. It's much appreciated as always. Next week's video, you will see footage of the London gaming market, as that is on the March of 17th. So yeah, stay tuned for that one and keep it locked for all the other content in between. Until then, guys, hit that subscribe button, share the video, give us a like, give us a comment, and I'll see you on the next one.